Welcome to another video. Popping out into G+P Woods to have a take two on this wood stove. If you can see behind me all that greenery, that's a sign of spring. That's the ramsons, otherwise known as wild garlic, and there's loads of it. So we'll have a couple of bits. Make sure you know what you're doing when you pick this stuff. Oh, nice fresh leaves. There you go. Very good for you, this. Oh, lovely. Heading into G+P on a route that you've never seen before in my videos, following the river. Beautiful, isn't it? Pheasants in the background, bird song, beautiful. And hopefully there's a breeze, but hopefully it's not affecting anything like it did the last one. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. We will now proceed to G+P, and I'll get back to you when I'm setting up. That's not good. That's been damaged. That's been damaged on purpose. That. I'd like to see him doing it. I'd make sure they go in the river. Oh, got a bit of company today. Right, I've reached the destination. There's the bag, the camera bag. So I'm going to set up and we'll get cooking. What we're having is bacon and free range egg sandwich, and a nice cup of tea, Yorkshire Gold, to wash it down. So I'll set up and I'll bring you back. So here we are, frying pan, odds and ends. That's the £4 sort of pancake frying pan from Tesco. I'm going to try that. Well, I have tried it once. My cup, water, there's bacon, bread, butter, milk, cup with tea bag in, eggs, and there's some cotton wool with Vaseline in that tub. Using this little kettle, and this is the stove, so I'll show you that. Comes in a mesh bag. That's what it looks like folded up. You take the top off. This little thing's for a gel, I think. You can put gel or some liquid in there, whatever. I don't use that. And this is the ashtray sort of thing. You pull that out. Pull this out. You turn it over. Place it on there. Ashtray goes in to the bottom. Like that, and then you put that on when you're ready to cook, and that's what it looks like. And what happens is, those holes at the top here is what the wood gasifies and comes out as flames, or it should do. Now I'm trying some wood cat litter pellets. I've seen a video on YouTube using it, and they seem to work well, so I'm going to try that today. So I'll get back to you when I've loaded up. So there it is. So what I've done is, this cat litter, these pellets, have got to be 100% wood. You know, no chemicals, anything like that. These are 100% wood. They seem to work on a video on YouTube, but what I've done in this is the cotton wool with a Vaseline. And I've put cotton wool with Vaseline right down to the base in the middle, and hopefully when I spark this, I'll just tease it open a bit, it'll work its way down and then it'll catch and then start to sort of burn out into this. So we'll see how it goes. You can hear it. That car sounds near. Right. It's Kai Dai that is. Right, I'm going to spark that up and we'll see what happens. You will see it as it happens, whether it works or not. Here we go. Hang on. There we go. See what happens. What I might do. Some there. Oh, it should do. Anyway, I'll leave that go for a bit. Don't want to bore you, and I'll get back to you when it catches, as it does seem to be going down. So lovely if it works. Okay, we're about 15 minutes in now, and it seems to be taking. You can see the black where the sort of wood pellets are catching, so it'll be slowly. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cooking now on it, otherwise I'll be here all day. So I'll just reposition you. Hang on. So all we need to do is get this opened up on top. We got the pan on. And get a bit of oil. There's enough really fat in the bacon, but I'm doing an egg as well, so just let that heat up a bit. Right. This bacon is what we call over here middle cut, and all middle cut bacon is like two pieces together. If you cut that in half there, this would be streaky bacon and this would be short back bacon, but because it's together, middle cut. Rind on. Lovely. Right, we have a sizzle starting now. Spatula. There's nothing nicer than the smell of frying bacon. That's going well now, see? Lovely. And in this, got my egg. You see where I free range. I'll use that in a minute. I actually moved this stove. There was a little worm came up, and I didn't want it to burn, so I moved the stove. That's how soppy I am. And lovely. I wish you could smell this. I tell you. Bloody hell. Right, we'll turn it over now. absolutely beautiful. What I'll do is in here somewhere. That was the last one with my knife. A knife, I'm going to butter the bread. That's the bread. And that's the butter. This is Lurpak salted. That's ready. Now, a bit more oil. This is olive oil, by the way. And we'll crack in the egg, shall we? Don't get much better than this, I tell you. Highly recommend one of these pans if you can still get them in Tesco or anywhere else. Look at that, that's how it gasifies. See the stove? Working a treat. If I can zoom in for you. So that's what it means by gasified, coming out the holes like gas jets. Fantastic. And this is working out better than what it did with normal wood, actually, for me. Slow to take off, but when it gets going, well worth it. Bacon's ready now. I like the bacon a bit crisp. That can go on the bread. Just covering the yolk because I like a soft yolk. There you go. And the taste will be out of this world because the egg's cooked in the bacon fat as well as the oil. Okay, so while that's doing that, let's fill the kettle. Can you see this? No, let's bring you out a bit. So, fill your kettle up ready to go straight on while we're eating. And there's the egg. That cooled out. And I'll show you that. And that is what it's all about. Where are you? Soft yolk, bacon, and that on top. Go on then, have a bite. Just show you the stove again. Fantastic. That won't be long, I don't think. So I'm just sat by the kettle. And it's time to enjoy this beauty. Lovely hell. Worth the time, effort. Beautiful. That yolk. You won't beat a farm fresh egg. I've given 1.5 dozen this week. When it's deep colour like that, if the camera picks it up, it's the best. Bloody hell, it's going now, the stove. Dinner in the woods. Although this isn't really about the food, it's about testing the stove. Look at that. You can't see, can you? Just show you. I did bring enough pellets actually for to load the stove twice, but once is more than enough. Bloody hell. Only a couple of minutes. So 13 quid that cost me with postage, that stove. Stainless steel. Is it worth it? Absolutely yes. For me it works better with the cat litter, but it's got to be 100% wood. Let's have a look. It should have a boil now. Oh, look at that. If you can see that, but we have a rolling boil. Lovely. Excuse me. Oh dear. Right, where are we? There's my Yorkshire tea bag. I'll use that to clean the can a bit. So there we go. Bacon and egg, free range egg. Absolutely beautiful. And I won't leave the tea bag. It'll go straight in this. Look at that working now. Good grief, I tell you what I'll do. Save wasting it. We'll boil more water to clean the pan. Excellent stove. Excellent stove. Right. Some good heat off it too. Okay. Get some milk. Let's see. Quick stir. A bit more. A bit too strong there. There we go. That's better. So you call a cup of tea. So that's it. That was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Washed down with a nice cup of Yorkshire. I tell you, excuse me if my mouth's if you enjoy food, you know, like a bacon sandwich, a bacon and egg, or like me, bacon and egg butty. If you like sandwiches, butties as we call them, they do taste multiple times better out here. Honestly, worth the effort. Your surroundings, birds. Hear the birds? River in the distance. Oh, washed down with it. Maybe little things please me more the older you get, but I'm quite happy with that, thanks. So there's the mess, my little camp. That kettle will boil now, and I'll wash out the frying pan as best I can, and I got some kitchen towel I bring with me just to dry it. And then it goes in what I call the dirty bag, the carrier bag I bring, and let the stove cool down, burn out, and then cool down, and I'll get back to you then when I've cleared the setup, cleared the camp, little mini camp if you like. So beautiful. Oh, can't beat it. Right, that's been burning for about 30 minutes now. I've packed most of the stuff away, finished my tea, and with starting it, so when you fill up to them square holes just below, you mustn't fill over them, with that wood cat litter, and it must be wood, remember, 100% wood. You start it off, you light it. It's a bit slow to start off the way I did it, but once it caught and it started firing up, it burnt, gasified for 30 minutes, and there's no need to go back with feeding it with wood, which you would have to with, you know, using sticks or whatever. So very happy with that. I seen a video on YouTube with, well, there's a few people done it using this wood pellets cat litter, and I may say it works very, very well, and I'll use that again. I bought a big bag of it from Sainsbury's for £5 I think it was. So as you can see, it's just starting to fade now, but absolutely amazing. Very pleased. So I'll get back to you now when it's completely finished, cooled down, and I've packed up. So that's it, all done. That took about 20 minutes again. It went out just after I finished filming, and it took about 15-20 minutes to cool down, and I've wet what the ashes were left and spread them in the ground, and then recovered everything, make sure everything's wet and everything was out, and as you can see, leave no trace. Again, that's where I was. So
Again, leaving just memories and footsteps. No eggshells and no tea bags this time, so that is it. Another enjoyable video, another outing. So it was a success. That stove was a great success, so I'll head back home now. So thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.